I know you love bread and you have been planning on making one for yourself, but you are afraid how the turnout is going to be because you do not have a bread maker or a bread mixer or a dough mixer. Relax, don't worry. In this video, I will show you how you can knead your dough with your hands and get super stretchy dough and the softest bread ever. So I started by measuring out 500 grams of all-purpose flour, 70 grams of granulated sugar, 7 grams of salt, 5 grams of instant dry yeast, 10 grams of milk powder and of nutmeg powder. I mixed everything together and then made a well at the center. To this center, I added half of my 250 grams of water, room temperature water, added about half teaspoon of my vanilla flavor and 1 teaspoon of ginger garlic paste, fresh ginger garlic paste. Then went ahead and start mixing everything together. So as I mix, I add in the remaining part of the water. So at this point, I added the rest of the water or the last part of the water, then transferred the whole flour mixture, the dough I'm making, onto my work surface. Then I started kneading the dough. I kneaded this dough thoroughly till I'm sure no dry flour was left on my work surface. After everything has combined, I added my 15 grams of margarine. You can also use butter, it's your choice. So I went ahead and started mixing, incorporating the butter into the dough. Do you need to stretch this dough? You need to knead this dough so well, just as you see me doing the video, okay? If you find out that the dough is sticking a little, just touch your hand in just little flour, and then you have to adopt my kneading process. I always tell you guys this in my video. If you are making a dough with the hands, or if I'm making dough with my hands, I usually adopt my kneading processes, hitting the dough on the work surface, using the heel of my palm to knead the dough, and also using my rolling pin to roll out the dough and also to heat the dough. So all these processes or procedures, I use them in this video just to make sure that I get my dough super soft and very stretchy. So if you want to have a super soft bread just as mine, you need to adopt all these my processes, because you can't just do your own part or you do it in your own way and say, oh, my bread didn't come out so well. No, you need to adopt all my procedures, and believe me, you're going to love the outcome of your bread. Yeah, I'm very serious about it. If you have watched this video to this moment, that means you actually love this video. And please don't forget to leave a comment in the comment section, and also don't forget to hit the like button. Also help me to share this video out. Today, I want to also know where you are watching my video from. Let me know in the comment section where you're watching my video from. And my shout out today goes to one and only Linda. Linda has been following my videos all this while, and her comments has been super encouraging. Linda, I want you to know that I'm super grateful for all that you have been doing in this my channel, and may the good Lord keep on blessing you. And as you keep on trying all my recipes and giving me great feedbacks, you will never lack in your life. So, and also to all my super duper subscribers and followers here and there, I'm super grateful. So at this point, once the dough has combined, I cover the dough and allowed it to rest for just 20 minutes. And after the 20 minutes, I also went ahead and just kneaded the dough just few seconds. I use my heating method with my rolling pin and rolling out method as well. So I just did it just few seconds. You know that your dough is ready when you see it popping, like you see puffing, you kind of see some puffs on it. Okay, so and also when you drag it, it kind of stretchy, like if you know about window pen test, you understand what I'm talking about. So it's kind of stretchy, so you know that your dough is ready. I gave the dough little more heat. I heated the dough, and then it was ready. My dough was ready. The next thing I did was to scale my dough. So I had to scale the dough. For the bigger pan that I used, I scaled the dough 700 grams. Yes, I scaled the dough 700 grams, and I had 100 and there are about 150 grams remaining. So everything was about 850 grams of dough that I got from the 500-gram loaf. So this dough, depending on how the size of your bread pound, so you can decide how to cut it. But here, because I'm using my 11 by 4-inch pan, so that's why I measured 700 grams. So the next thing I did was to roll out this dough and then fold it up. Okay, roll it up and making sure that I pinch it so well so it wouldn't have any air space inside when the bread or the dough is proving or rising. So the little dough that I have, the 150-gram dough, I just had to cut it and use it to make a twisted dough. Yeah, I just made a twisted dough or breaded dough, anyone. Just made a breaded dough with it, and then I placed the dough, the bigger one, in my greased loaf pan, covered it and let it proof for up to 2 hours. Both dough I allowed them to proof for 2 hours anyways. Then after the 2 hours, I came back to check my dough. After 2 hours, my dough was ready, and then my oven has been preheating for over 30 minutes or so. Then I transferred this dough into my preheated oven, covered it, and I baked this bread at 150 degrees for 25 minutes. And once my bread was out of the oven and as it was still hot, I brushed it up with the margarine. So you can brush your own with butter or with milk, anyone you want. And I allowed the bread on the rack to cool down completely. Super duper bread, like, oh my god, you really need to try this recipe. And the ginger and the garlic taste in this bread made it the super and the best taste ever. So I would like you to try this recipe and let me know in the comment section how it turned out for you. And please don't forget to like, subscribe, share, and leave a comment. Thanks for watching, and see you in my next video.